Hey everybody on YouTube, I got a little project going on here I figured I'd share. There's a running trail near my house where I go a couple times a week with my wife. We run, and I found this off in the boggy muck on the side of the trail by some old, I don't know how to explain it, just marsh and muck and gook. And anyway, I liked the way it looked, and when you have a 12-foot plus aquarium to work with, you get to get some pretty big wood. Yes, free swimmer's gonna have big wood. This is gonna be with the transition. Now, I pressure cleaned it for about half an hour this morning. I don't know if we can see with all the glare going on, with all the sun glare. I'm gonna try to make it visible better. It's just got some neat look to it. I may end up cutting one of them flat, make it look like a stump sticking out of the ground out of the bottom of the tank, and then have pieces coming off like it all collapsed down. But I'm going to soak it for 2 weeks now. I'm either going to put it in a lake right near my house where I got a buddy lives, or I'm going to get a great big trough that my dad figured he needed for his Great Pyrenees. So fill that and let this stuff soak for about 2 weeks, and I'm going to pressure clean it again and dry it out. But first of all, I'm going to dry it for about 3 days. Yeah, there's some of the rocks, and some of the rocks, and some of the rocks, and that 75-gallon tank is going to be, yes, I'm going to keep some of the Mbuna. I'm going to set that tank up probably this weekend, and I'm going to keep some of my Mbuna, so I have, the wife's happy, she loves the yellow labs. And I think I'm going to keep the red top hongies to have a good change the colors from the blue to the yellow. And that'll be my little, probably about 20 fish in there tops. That's fine, the 75-gallon. I like the footprint, it's still 18 inches. And I get to do a whole nother rockscape. But this one here, these are going to be figured out how I can strategically get them in the big tank. This will be for my South and Central American setup, and some river rock. And I understand this helps bring the pH down. It might leach a little bit. I want to get it cleaned up so it's not leaching much. We're going to do water tests before fish ever go in. But I just want to show everybody what we got going on here. They're about 100 pounds a piece, and I carried them a mile on my shoulder on a bicycle, one at a time. People looked at me like I was a total fruit fly, but that's okay. What do we do for our hobby? We love it. Talk to y'all later. Later.